Hello everyone, this is Priyank Turkar, IS from 2017 batch, working in Indian Railways as an assistant works manager. So today I will be going to discuss one of the most commonly asked question by the students preparing for the competitive exam. That is how to start preparation. Being a first year or second year student, what are the things that you need to do? Should you go directly for the study mode from the very first year or not? So let us discuss this. Here I have shown several points and timeline that you need to keep in your mind in undergraduation period. So coming to the first point, if you are a first year or second year student, then try to involve in college activities as much as possible. Do whatever you want like a normal typical college going student does. Watch movies, explore places, nearby national park, any historical places, any amusement park, make friends, do party, play games, cricket, badminton, football. Try to involve in every aspect of life. So in total, enjoy the college life to the fullest. I will be going to discuss all the points in a clockwise manner. So coming to the second point, being a college student, keep yourself involved in various activities like tech fest, cultural events, group tasks, and try to associate yourself with various technological driven events like being a mechanical engineer. I had taken part in two automobile based events, Baha and Supra, where I got an invaluable exposure of intricacies of technologies, and it also does a value addition in my practicality regarding the various topics like mechanical linkages, hydraulic braking system, vehicle dynamics, and many more. So all these things played a pivotal role during my interviews. Now let us discuss the third point. In order to get an edge over your competitor, you should learn one or two softwares. That could be a designing software or any computer language, C, C++, Pro E. So according to your need and technical background, you have to do a certification in any one or two. Okay. Like being a mechanical engineer, I had taken the certification in CATIA from ITDP. It was a 21 days program, and NSYS I learned over YouTube only. So these qualification, or I say additional qualification, becomes your USP not only during interviews but also play a very important role during your job. Coming to the fourth point, that is development of hobbies. So until now, if you don't have any hobbies in particular, then what you can do, choose any one or two things or activities that you like the most and do that on a regular basis so that it can be converted into a full-fledged hobby over a span of 1 or 2 years. For example, if you love doing yoga or if you love playing musical instruments like guitar, piano or drums, then you have to give at least 30 to 40 minutes on a daily basis. Then only after 1 or 2 years you can proudly say this is my hobby. But yeah, one most important thing about the hobby is that you should know the main aspects and details of it. For example, if your hobby is watching animation, then you should able to answer some basic questions like Oscar winner movies of not only particular current year but also of the previous years. Okay, you should able to answer the creator of some famous cartoons like Mickey Mouse or Tom and Jerry. So the hobby will really help you socially, mentally and physically, and it will also increase your focus level. Now moving to the next point, that is newspaper reading. Try to inculcate the habit of reading newspaper on daily basis. If you are a beginner, then you can start with Times of India. Then after 5 to 6 months of continuous reading and practice, you can switch over to either the Hindu or Indian Express. And while reading the newspaper, what are the points that you should keep in mind? The first one is always go through the first page so that you can have an overview of whatever happened on the previous day. Then you can go through the national page, then international section, then take a brief overview of the economy section, and in the last, what you can do 1 to 2 editorial on daily basis. So the importance of reading the editorial now, it will widen your thinking process and forms a solid base for the future assignments like the interviews, debates and GD rounds of various PSUs, and also beneficial for the campuses coming in the colleges during the third and fourth year. Now moving to the next point, that is semester subjects and classroom. Yeah, try to give at least some focus on the subject those are being taught in the classroom, because this will not only help in the particular semester exams but also provide a good fundamentals for the GATE, ESE and any other technical exam, because majority syllabus of all the technical exams contains our semester subjects. So it would be a good choice if in the college classroom itself we can able to understand at least 30 to 40% of a particular topic. And moreover, when you will read the same subject or topic either in the coaching or through the notes, then the understanding will be definitely reaches to the top level. Now coming to the last but not the least point, that is training and projects. Take training of at least 3 to 4 weeks from any renowned institute or manufacturing facility according to your branch. For example, you can choose among the PSUs, BHEL, SAIL, NALCO or ONGC, or you can choose the Indian Railway Factory. Like I had done my training from BHEL, where I got to know about different aspects of the foundry, manufacturing of steam turbine, traction generator, traction alternator, etc. And if you cannot able to go on a daily basis for the training, then at least devote 3 to 4 days per week. And whenever you are going for the training, then carefully watch all the activities being performed in the particular facility. What is the cycle time, what are the processes, what kind of material required, and how much manpower is needed for doing the particular task. Now coming to the major project, choose the major project topic very carefully and wisely. It should be relevant to the current scenario, and do your project by yourself and yourself only. For that purpose, what you needed, you need to start the project much well in advance, okay, so that you can able to arrange all the resources needed for the project and can able to complete the same much before the deadline. Otherwise, what majority of the students do, they purchase the project from outside in the very last moment, and cannot able to know or answer the technical and practical questions about the project. So don't fool yourself. So in the end, I want to conclude it. Keep all these points that I have discussed in the mind while preparing for the competitive exam. Try to streamline these points, and definitely it will take some time to inculcate them. And it doesn't mean that this is the ideal approach for the preparation. And if you can able to break the particular exam with some other different timeline or strategy, then go for it, follow that, because in the last, what matters the most, the ultimate final result and not how you have achieved it. So let us meet next week. Till then, thank you, dhanyavad, jai hind.